Hello everyone, happy Easter Day 2! I hope you guys are all having a lovely time still celebrating with your families, I hope. I was unfortunately babysitting most of the day, but okay, it wasn't unfortunate because my children are precious and I love them.
Yeah.
But also I did get to take advantage of the beautiful weather and take a walk with my sisters, on which this silliness occurred. This is a fortunately, unfortunately story. Once upon a time, there were 3 lonely travelers.
Unfortunately, they were out on a trail without any food.
But fortunately, there was giant chickens running everywhere, so they could kill one and eat it.
Unfortunately, they were very hostile and actually decided that they would like to do the same to the lonely travelers.
Fortunately, they found a cave they could hide in.
But unfortunately, the chickens lived in that cave.
Fortunately, the eggs were large enough that they climbed into the eggshells, the broken eggshells, and sealed themselves inside so the chickens couldn't find them.
That's not good. Unfortunately, it smelled really bad.
But fortunately, fortunately, they could hold their breath for a while.
Unfortunately, that time wasn't forever, and they burst out gasping for fresh air.
Fortunately, the chickens mistook them for their children because they came out of the eggs.
Unfortunately, the chickens brought them really disgusting food to eat, like worms and like regurgitated food, because they're like bird chickens.
Yeah, bird
So they
chickens,
threw
not
their-
human chickens.
Well, no, chickens don't do that, do they?
I'm pretty
They
sure.
do it.
Oh,
And then
good.
they throw up for these travelers.
That's really unfortunate. Fortunately, they were actually hungry enough that they didn't taste anything, and so they took the food
They took it.
and didn't die.
Unfortunately, they were starting to miss the rest of their friends, so they really had to leave.
Fortunately, their friends were looking for them, so it wasn't long until they found them.
Unfortunately, the chickens were very territorial over their young, and a war broke out between these massive chickens and the rest of the friends.
Fortunately, the time that the travelers had spent being the chickens young had taught them how to communicate with the chickens. They were able to explain what was going on.
Unfortunately, the chickens understood, and they're like, "Oh, so you're not our kids." So then they started attacking them. Anyway,
Fortunately, this meant that the travelers were free to go with their friends, and so they made hell-bent for leather through the thickets and back to their camp.
Unfortunately, they had been gone so long that vines had overtaken their jeeps and tied their tires down to the ground.
fortunately, they found a giant, nice butterfly, and they flew away off into the sunset with
That's
it.
a nice one.
That's a good end. Therefore, they all lived happily ever after at the end, and the sun's very shining on me right now. So thanks, guys! Bye! And as promised, food for tonight was wonderful. So today's feast is very aptly a continuation of yesterday's feast. Leftover night. Got a beautiful smorgasbord, nice tender lamb, generational baby bread, which is from my great-grandmother's recipe, some veggies for a balanced diet, some pineapple souffle, which is a beautiful invention of mankind involving bread and pineapples, which is more like a dessert, but we eat it during dinner because feast time, and some beautiful strawberry feta salad. And the last piece of my apple pie. Beautiful. And finally, my all-favorite Easter hymn is probably Alleluia, Alleluia, the version of Ode to Joy that is for Easter, because there's a million quadrillion lyric versions to Ode to Joy. The one I have linked below is a little bit slow for my taste. Imagine it at a more triumphant and swinging rhythm, but I just love those words so much. So yeah, happy second day of Easter. I will see y'all tomorrow, and have a fantastic night. Bye!